Sugar. I think by now, most of the people at least heard that we consume way too much sugar. It makes you fat, your teeth go bad, and... Oh wait, this looks good. I'd love to try that. Oh, is this apple strudel? I love these, especially in skiing resorts. Oh yes, good old classic Coke. The usual suspect number one if we speak about high sugar intake. Anyway, the bottom line, sugar is evil. And that's why I want to see what is it like to stop eating sugar for 21 days. So there's a lot of buzz going on about how bad sugar is for your body, and that you already get enough natural sugars from all the other, fruits and veggies we eat and stuff like that. So as our first official Hustle Duo challenge, we wanted to see what is it like to say no to sugar for 3 weeks. And that means we had 3 simple rules. Number 1 was have no added sugars. That means reading the label for that. Number 2 was no honey as a sweetener. And number 3 was no artificial sweeteners in any of the foods.
And why did we do it?
Yeah.
For me, I wanted to see if my skin gets better, because my skin is very sensitive to food and it tends to break out if I eat something bad.
And for me, I wanted to check, can I lose weight while retaining muscle? So that was my number 1 goal, to get more lean. So how was your first week?
So the first week was rather challenging. I had some cravings in the beginning, and then we also went for dinner with colleagues. So yesterday we went for dinner with colleagues and they all ordered these amazing desserts. So I was just like, no, not for me. Even though actually my colleagues were laughing from me and they were saying, well, you can start a challenge 1 week after or something like that. The other thing, what I noticed during the first week, that after 3 or 4 days, I lost some weight and I felt really hungry all the time.
So my week 1 already started with the biggest challenge ever. On day 1, one of the companies in our office had a launch party and they had like a bunch of cupcakes there. So imagine on day 1, it's already, every little cupcake was a little temptation for me. But first day is usually, you're pretty tough. It's quite, let's say you have a lot of willpower. Then on the weekend, the same week, we went to the friend's place, and then she had a lot of stuff like saying, this is no sugar. But then she said like, I have my cake I always make and there's no way I could make without sugar, so sorry guys. So that was really hard. That cake looked really, really good.
So during the second week we went to Milan, and for me the biggest challenge was the hotel breakfast. I mean, I love hotel breakfast, and that's probably my most favorite part of the weekend getaways. So to say no to all the pastry and all granola bars and all other nice breads was really difficult for me. On the other hand, I was surprised that I no longer had the sugar cravings when we were walking in Milan through the pastry shops and I saw all these amazing tiramisu, and I could really say no to that. I was surprised by myself.
So week 2 was good until we went to Milan, basically. We resisted the first 5 days, Monday to Friday was all super busy. I could say no to, but then went to Milan, and then at some point, basically, I just went to the bakery and I bought 1 little croissant.
Is it good?
So I wasn't so proud of myself, but at the same time, it was good.
One moment I remember from the third week was that when we went for lunch with my friend, I chose this healthier place with a buffet style food where I could choose what I actually want to eat, and that was really easy for me then to say no to the sugary stuff or to dressings. Also on Friday we had friends over, so I actually decided to bake something sweet for them. I baked something sugar-free using dates and bananas only. It's bananas, it's peanut butter, and it's some cacao. how they looked like. Well, that's how much is left.
So the third week, I will not lie to you guys, it was hard. I really kind of start counting days until the challenge is finished, because in our office we have this cafeteria and they always have these very, very nice chocolate croissants. I always want to buy them, and I always have to resist. But I must say what really kept me going were that a couple of my colleagues have joined the challenge as well. And so thanks a lot. So tell me how, now we have only today is Friday?
Right, 2 more days.
2 more days.
Two more days.
Tell me first, how was it? And then tell me what you're gonna do on Monday.
So it was okay. It wasn't, most of the time it wasn't that tough. It's more like you find out actually how much sugar you are eating, and I found out I actually don't eat that much of sugary products.
Yeah.
But you start seeing where there is all added sugar that you might have forgotten.
Yeah.
So those maybe I forgot in the beginning, and then you started pointing them out.
Yeah.
So I couldn't eat my gipfeli anymore in the morning.
Yeah. And seeing that they are complying with the challenge and seeing that they are being strong, it also helped me to keep strong, because we started this challenge, so it's us who has to also show the example. So for sure that helped me to keep going, and here we are, it's the last day.
So what are my results? Well, the first week I lost a bit of weight, but then I regained that weight. So now I'm more stable.
I hate to tell y'all the cold truth. I'm an old nigga in the vocal booth.
However, my energy levels went a bit down. To be honest, I was not able to do as much sport as I used to do. So for example, the very last week, the third week, I did not even go to the gym to do weightlifting, but I stayed at home and did yoga instead. Don't know if that's related to sugar or not, or maybe I'm just tired. My skin, well, my skin got actually a bit better. I think it's much clearer now.
So the results. I think I'm quite happy actually. So I lost almost 1 kilo of weight in general, out of which around 600 grams were fat and around 200-250 were muscle. So I think overall mission accomplished. I hope I can stay on this track, keep losing that fat and regaining the muscle. So I think overall pretty damn happy.
There is one more thing.
Actually, so we're gonna do another video with 7 key learnings we had from this whole journey, this whole challenge. So go check it out if you want to go a little bit deeper, into this topic. We'll post the thing in a couple of days, right? And yeah, so check it out.